I'm talking about who's Angus. Angus is one of the greatest rock singers of all time.
I'm letting the ladies check out the calves here, the thighs.
Angus the singer? Was Angus the singer? He was the singer of AC/DC or the guitarist?
Who knows?
I don't know AC/DC.
The character AC Slater was named after AC/DC.
That's not true. Open House is like one of the most guest-oriented shows. We have a new person every single week.
It's because they keep asking us to promo things like, oh, this show's not doing great. Get the director in and bring his like best friend, and they can hang out in LA all week.
What are you promoting this time, Josh? 11 Little Roosters?
Yeah, 11 Little Roosters.
We already did that.
That already failed, man.
10 Little Roosters. How many people watched 11 Little Roosters total?
4.
4 people?
Yeah.
3 of them are in this
Yeah,
room.
I was gonna say.
That's the 4 of us. We all.
didn't-
Actually,
I-
at least it's 5.
Yeah.
Oh no. Never mind.
This episode is sponsored by Ventura Watches, the Ventura Collective,
enough.
and we'll hear more from them later in the show.
Grazie, Ventura.
All right, hey, your first question this week comes from Jason is Rejects.
Rejects.
Yeah, that's it. If you received a Willy Wonka-style punishment, what would it be?
I would have to play a dating sim where you can't fuck anybody.
Oh,
I know.
worst.
It's awful. You're like talking to them, you're figuring out where they go, what time of day, what kind of gifts they like. I put in 60 hours, still not banging anybody. 100 hours, nothing. Hey, did we see that anime poon? Nothing. Withering on the vine.
For me, I really like to fart a lot. And I actually really do enjoy it. And I think my punishment would be that every time I farted, somebody died. And it would be horrible. That said, I don't think I'd stop farting. It's just funny. It's always funny.
My punishment would be I was throwing a lavish party, and then an old witch woman came to my door and asked for shelter, and I'd turn her away.
But I live with you.
The curse is that I don't get to turn into the beast and get
I
huge
see.
and jacked and strong, and then eventually bang the only literate girl in the whole town.
So you want to get fucked by the beast? Is that what you're saying?
No, I want to be the beast.
He wants the beast inside him. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Getting off track here. I think so. What happens to me is I get invited to Kojima's new studio, and I get to play the game, the new Death Stranding, and I sneak off to the secret like multiplayer room,
Whoa.
and then I break something. So at the very end, it's me and Kojima in his office, and he's really upset. And he says a bunch of gibberish in Japanese. I can't understand it. I can tell he's mad. Yeah.
Ironic punishment.
No, not really. It just sounds like something Adam would actually do.
He just goes, you are banned. Banned. He can't really.
He says
say
banned? He means banned?
I think he means. It's all gibberish to me. I just smile and take a T-shirt.
Elise?
So I love Muppets, so I'd finally be at Jim Henson's studio. I would become consumed by it. That slowly the Muppeteers, the Imagineers, would start replacing my limbs with Muppet limbs until eventually I was just.
Cool.
And then I always had a hand up my ass.
What's the punishment?
All right, Josh, what's your Willy Wonka style punishment?
Mine's very simple. So, I mean, I would probably get to, go run around like the gummy forest and the chocolate thing, and then he'd give me diabetes, which is the same thing God did.
That's actually happened though.
Diabetes. Type 2.
Except you didn't actually get to go to Willy Wonka's factory. You
Yeah.
I just
worked your ass
got
off
it.
for the last 20 years.
just
You were just tried to diet.
You
got it.
fought. Wait, first you went to Afghanistan to fight for your country.
Close enough.
Whatever. Some country.
Nailed it.
Were you in Desert Storm?
It's all sand.
Were you in Desert Storm? Sand? Whatever. You fought for sandcastles. It's all sand. Type 2. Except... Type 2.
Jeez. Next question from GH Morello. Since this is episode 123, holy shit, is it? My gosh. My question is, what is as easy as 1, 2, 3?
What's as easy as 1, 2, 3? I'd say getting a YouTube channel off the ground, over 1 million subscribers, and becoming rich YouTube millionaires.
Absolutely.
Easy.
Yeah.
Waiting for the rich part.
You're a YouTube millionaire too?
Yep.
And you got diabetes.
Oh, yeah.
Josh, you could start a channel about your diabetes.
Yeah. Beg for money.
Insul life.
And so
That's you, buddy.
What's as easy as 1, 2? Does anybody else want to
Let
answer?
me tell you, Bruce.
All right.
It's 1, 2, 3 easy to tell the
We're
time
not
with
at that
Vit.
point. We're not at that
No,
point.
that's
Oh,
at the end of the show.
that's towards the end.
Yeah, we'll save that.
You-
I think pleasing a woman.
I
One
would
of the
agree.
easiest things in the world.
Number 1, go for the boobs, right?
Yeah, what are the 3
1 on the neck.
erogenous
Yeah, so you go
zones?
1 in the
Neck.
neck, 2 on the boobs,
Thigh.
and then 3 in the puss.
Well, sometimes the mouth too. Yeah.
So it's like Simon Says. You go boom, 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 boom,
neck,
boom.
thigh, inner thigh.
Boob. That's 4. 5. That's 5. That's not 3.
It's easy.
You look like you're doing the 5-finger death punch from Kill Bill.
To her snatch.
Yeah, something's getting-
I'm gonna murder that vagina.
Death punch that snatch.
Next question from Hey Jeffrey. since it is music festival season, if Funhaus is going to make a music festival, what would be the theme and what artists would be at your festival?
Well, I've always liked the I guess it's Warner Brothers, a Bugs Bunny theme. And we call it Merry Melodies, the music festival. That's exactly what we'd call it. And the headliner will be the Chainsmokers or whatever. Who cares? We'll give them $100,000. They'll come and we'll have Bugs Bunny there. I'll take a picture.
I think we need something to battle the pro-feminist movement Lilith Fair. So it needs to be pro-men. We need we need our own show it's only men. We got awesome bands like Queen and the Village People and
Tough Guys.
Styx could be there.
Men at Work.
And also 10,000 Maniacs. What happened to them?
Scissor
right?
Sisters?
Scissor Sisters would be there.
What are we gonna call it?
Call it like Guys Night Out, and Guys and Out will both be really large.
Yeah.
To emphasize the guys are coming out.
Coming out.
They're doing it.
And it says no girls allowed unless you're tattooed and you kiss.
Nice.
Let's get a show of hands. How many guys in here are coming out?
You know I am.
coming out.
Jeffrey Lecker writes, Funhaus is hired to plan the theme of my school's prom. Can each member please give a theme, and the students will vote for their favorite.
So it's basically like, you come as your favorite YouTuber or for your favorite YouTuber.
You can only attend with your favorite YouTuber.
Oh, you bring a YouTuber.
That's the only way. I mean, let the girls have what they want. They want the hot dudes like Tyler Oakley and Smosh and PewDiePie.
If I could do my own prom theme, it would be Ancient Samurai.
That's
So you come with a samurai or a geisha or something like that.
Mine's gonna be Steel Mill.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so there's a lot of like high intensity stuff happening.
Yeah.
Sparks flying
Yeah,
everywhere.
sweaty dudes swinging
Physical and-
hammers.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Emotional.
I wear a tuxedo, but it only goes up to my waist, and then it has just the straps that go over the top.
Fuck yeah. Josh, what about you?
I mean, it would probably be war themed, just so I can, I'm doing anything I can to get back there.
We could theme it after Afghanistan.
He's gonna be on
easily.
the ground, and they're gonna think he's breakdancing.
Somebody's car backfires. Get down!
You don't actually see your date all night, you just send her letters.
Meanwhile, she's fucking your best friend. What? That happened in Jarhead.
Wolfinator 97, what's the worst cookout food? Any vegetable on your grill. I don't want that. There's not a place for that.
Only meat.
Only meat.
I only want meat in my mouth.
Yeah.
Right? And it's got to be that young, tender meat.
Yeah, raise your hand at the dudes in this room
What?
want some meat in their mouths.
Haven't you guys ever had veal? It's amazing.
Veal men eat meat. That's
Nice.
a t-shirt idea. That's any one of you can have.
You already
that.
have the milady one.
Don't push your luck there, Elise.
When would you stop?
God.
You monster.
I think that anyone comes with the veggie patties, they can fuck right off.
They always fall apart on the
They
grill.
fall apart on the grill. They ruin everyone else's time.
And what's Omar gonna eat?
Omar
Yeah.
can fucking eat grass.
He'll eat rice and beans. He'll be fine.
I get it. You can come to the cookout. Don't worry about cooking out. Okay? Bring your shit with you. All right? Because we're not putting your fall apart veggie patties, your black bean patties, or whatever on this grill. Stupid.
Yeah, when we barbecue, there were 10 grills there. Everybody gets their own grill. No mixing.
No mixing.
I always hate the guy who brings scotch, but it's not 10 years old.
What does he bring?
Like young scotch.
He brings like young scotch, too young.
It's too young.
Too young. Way
I need
too young.
older scotch.
Got to be a little
Old.
older. Over 10.
Yeah. If your age is on the clock, you're gonna get what rhymes with clock? You get because you can rap it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I hate when people bring like Zima or that kind of shit to
I don't even know what
Happens
that
all
is.
the time.
When is the last time someone brought Zima anywhere?
Somebody will bring, they'll bring like, shit.
This is LA, Josh.
Yeah, somebody
Is
bring
Zima
like,
still alive in LA?
What is?
back.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
still.
you know what Zima is?
What?
Oh, Zima's like basically like a lemonade alcohol.
It's like a Smirnoff.
I mean,
Yeah, it's like Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah.
And it's always garbage and it's always warm. Somebody brings a warm Zima to a cookout.
It was very big in the late 90s.
I'd say the worst cookout food is probably human urine.
Worse than Zima?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we go out to cook, we throw some fish on the grill, and then old Uncle Carl shows up, and he's like, it's time for my special glaze, starts pissing all over the fire and all over the food, and we gotta eat it.
Last question, Josh.
Cortez the Killer 94 asks, Funhaus are transported back in time to the early 1940s and are drafted into the military. What are your World War II era nicknames?
Pistol Pete or like
Yeah, stuff like that.
Like,
Geronimo Joe.
Yeah, Geronimo. That's what he'd always say. That's what he'd always say.
Geronimo.
Yeah. They used to call me, they'd call me Watchwrist James. Or Jimmy.
Oh.
Jimmy Watchwrist.
Because you're always on time.
Because I'm always on time. Thanks to my Vincero Collective Watch. Vincero Collective sponsored this episode. Thank you, Vincero. A luxury watch that doesn't cost a fortune. Most brands mark up their watches 6 to 12 times before it gets to you.
That's too much.
But Vincero cuts out that cost. They get it directly to you, and they could pass the savings along so they can get it to you for a ridiculously fair price. A watch like this can easily retail for more than $500, but in Vincero, you can score one for a little more than $100. All right, that's way less. Vincero has more than 3,000 5-star reviews, free shipping, and a 24-month warranty. They got full grain Italian leather bands and genuine Italian marble. You won't believe that they just started over $100. So whether you're attending Lawrence's crazy uncle's cookout, or you're flashing back to World War II and the bombs are coming down you around you, you're always gonna look good.
Watch out, Josh.
Vincero has the versatility for you. Impress at a glance with bold and uncompromising timepieces from Vincero. To receive 15% off your very own Vincero watch, go to vincerocollective.com/openhouse. That's VINCERO collective.com/openhouse. Build your legacy today at vincerocollective.com. Josh, what was your nickname at war?
The best.
The best.
They just call him the best?
Yeah.
Watch out, the best.
It was actually the vest, but he heard it as
he
the
heard it
best.
as the best.
Yeah.
Does somebody have an extra vest?
Yeah.
Time for that insulin shot.
Just
Bend
about. Who
over,
wants to
Josh.
give it to me?
I will.
I will.
Not the first time he's been shot, am I right?
Whoa, too soon.
Man,
my
you gotta
God.
calm it down, Lawrence.